Well, Rosia Bay is one of our premier historic sites, not just for the built heritage that we see today in terms of the walls and the pier in front of us, but also for the prehistoric history in terms of the breccia, the natural ecology that it has. We all know the story of the Battle of Trafalgar and the pivotal role that Gibraltar played in that, but it wasn't just the Battle of Trafalgar. Gibraltar was central to British naval power and the balance of power in Europe in the 18th and 19th centuries, and Rosia Bay was a critical part of that.
Rosia Bay is a very special site. Of course, it is dilapidated, run down. It's badly in need of investment, but in our view, investment by the government to create an asset for everybody in Gibraltar, not to privatise a part of it. It's an extremely special place ecologically. It's right next to the sea. We can't lose any access at all to the coastline. We can't lose these beautiful views of the Straits, of Africa, of Spain. And it's a fairly unique place in Gibraltar in the sense that it marries built heritage and the natural environment so well, and it's fully accessible to everybody.
Many people come down here for enjoyment, for peace, for solitude, to engage with the sea, tranquilidad, and the idea of bringing in large-scale residential development down here is horrendous to us. It's not simply unacceptable, it's horrendous, and we will take steps to make sure this doesn't happen. We already know that the public, in getting wind of this, is up in arms about it, and we're sure that campaign will go forward. It's unnecessary also because we understand that the development plan protects certain parts of Gibraltar, and this area is protected in the development plan from commercial development, from residential development. It's leisure, public amenity. That's the focus of it. Do what you need to do to repair the whole area so that the community can enjoy it. Do not sell any of the bay in order for us to enjoy some of it and lose what is, after all, a real gem.
The developers say the residential area is going to be up here on this platform, which is removed from the sea area. So what's your objection to that? Because it's going to be out of the way.
How can a 75 studio block be out of the way in a place like this, which is going to block the walls, which is going to see 75 parking spaces, which is going to see, the infrastructure for sewage, for water, discharges, never mind the revetment that has to be created to protect the building. It's a no-go, it's a non-starter, and it won't happen. It really is not going to happen.
We are not saying that there should be no commercial interest. What we're saying is that it should not be developed as a residential area. If there were restaurants or museums or anything like that proposed for the area, we wouldn't necessarily be against it. But to turn this into a residential area when it is such a popular public space is just unacceptable.
The ESG has joined forces with the Heritage Trust, with GONHS. What steps are you planning to take?
We think public support for Gibraltar projects is very, very important. Government should take heed of that interest and value that the community places on these kind of areas. We believe we have contacted government direct. We've talked to them about what else can be done and what should be done immediately and long term. And I think many of us would prefer that not a lot else happens for now whilst the economic situation rumbles on, and then attention is given first to stabilise them all, which is the kind of more acute situation in the area. But everything else can wait as it is. It's already providing a wonderful amenity to the community, and we can wait until we're in a better place to tackle it.